use it as a weapon, whether it's through the zone read game or getting outside the pocket and running. It's definitely something that I think can add an element to our offense where teams have to defend it.
I guess first play of the game last week, and I think you said that wasn't a design run. That was supposed to be a throw.
Yeah, it was just a bootleg pass. Danny ended up getting hung up on the backside, so there was a ton of space there, and was able to scoot through.
Kind of tone that sets when you can rip off a 20, 25-yard run the first play of the game.
Yeah, it's always good to get started with an explosive, whether it's a run or a pass. Something we talk about a lot is coming out and getting that first down, because we feel like once we get a first down, we usually sustain drives, and so to be able to come out and get an explosive early is big.
Those runs are something you've done in your past, especially in 16. Are you kind of surprised that they're kind of just leaving that open for you a little bit? That teams haven't really picked up on the fact that you can run it?
Well, teams they know. I think it's just a matter of defending it. It's hard to defend those plays. When you put pressure on them, change up the looks that you're giving the defensive end, with the guys coming back, the guys blocking them, the guys going around them. They're seeing a bunch of different looks. So we try to mix it up as much as we can so that they don't just know zone reads coming at them. They have to, play what they see. And when there's any hesitation, then the offense can get the advantage.
Brian, you won 2/3 of your games with Coach Gase and 9 of your last 10 games with Coach Gase. And I know you can kind of make what you want of statistics, but I was wondering what you think it is about the combination of you and Coach Gase that is working.
Yeah, I think we work well together. I think there was a little bit of a period of kind of finding out what each other did well and how we could best, push each other and push this offense and work together. And I think we kind of figured that out midway through 16, and then, started playing well, and then unfortunately, got injured. But I think it's just a kind of a cohesion of our two minds. We work really well together. We think alike, and he's constantly pushing me to get better, whether it's something pre-snap, post-snap, during the play, a footwork thing, what to look at. He's constantly just pushing little areas where I can get better, and I love it. I love trying to push myself and be the best quarterback I can be.
Ryan, at 2-0, are you starting to see reasons why you're having success? Is there things that you're doing consistently, not you, but the offense is doing consistently, that leads to winning football games?
Well, I think there are two different games. You look at the first game and then this last one, found a way to win both games, and it was two completely different ball games. So what I like is the fact that this team has a hunger and desire to find a way to win, and that's what it comes down to. Is it's not always going to be pretty. Sometimes you're going to be clicking on all cylinders for the whole game. Sometimes, like, we started off playing really well, bouncing off the defense, and then in the second half we couldn't quite get it going and weren't playing great. But when it came down to it at the end, when we needed something to make it happen, we hung in there and fought and were able to run out that clock. So I like the grit I see from this team. Now we have a lot of talent and a lot of guys that can be explosive with the ball in their hands. So got to have that and be able to be successful for 4 quarters. But I like the grit that I see, the mindset that we have that, hey, we're going to find a way to win this game.
You're putting up the stats, and yet the team is, I think, the 8th running the football right now. So I imagine you're good with a running offense. No?
Yeah, I'm good with whatever is winning. Whatever scores points. That's the goal as an offense, is to be able to put the ball in the end zone. So whether that's running or throwing, whatever it may be, I'm all in on getting the ball in the end zone.
Seems like that post-game deal with Frank and Jakeem, or on the field, you're having a lot of fun. Is this the most fun you've had in your career?
Yeah, I think so. Just where I'm at in life now. How much gratitude I have after being away from the game for so long, and just being able to do what I love, go out there every day, be around the guys, push the guys, try to make them the best they can be, and then go out and compete on Sundays. It doesn't get any better than that.
Ryan, I know you probably don't care about the answer to this, but curious what your theory would be. Expectations were obviously so low nationally for this team. 3-13 record thrown out by Sports Illustrated, like really bad. Your theory as to why that is, and in your mind, do you think people nationally might just underestimate some of your younger players that aren't household names like Kenyon, Jakeem, people like that?
Yeah, I don't know, and I don't really care, honestly.
I knew that.
Yeah, I don't want to really even think about it because I care that much. It's just like what national media says doesn't really matter. What matters is the guys in this building, all the work that's put in, the belief that we have in one another, and going out and executing and finding ways to win.
And as far as maybe some of your young players not being that known, do you think there could be anything to that in general? As far as
I want to see our young guys, get a lot of shine. We have a lot of talent in this team, and I want to see them get the exposure that they deserve because I believe in them. I know that they can make big plays for us. They're going to make big plays for us, and that they should get some recognition for that. So hopefully, we just keep taking this one game at a time, and it'll take care of itself.
All right, the most important question today, the Albert Wilson celebration. It looks like you tried to jump in and then you backed off. What happened?
Yeah, I saw them. I felt like I was kind of late to the party, and they were already there. So I just kind of pointed at them like, "Hey, these are the guys who make it happen, and let them get their shine." I didn't want to jump in the front of their photo or anything like that. So they seemed like they're having a good time, and I wanted to get in, but felt like I was late. And just kind of stood to the side and pointed at them like, "Hey, these are the guys that make it happen."
Ryan, how is the offensive? What way you have available offensively to you? How is it better than you've had in the past, last year, whenever?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not here to compare this year to last year or anything like that, but I believe in the guys that we have. We have so much speed in the wide receiver room. You add in Mike Gesicki at tight end, Kenyon Drake out of the backfield, and we really have a bunch of game breaker type guys that can really take a short pass or a run and go the distance at any point. So it's just a matter of getting the ball in their hands and letting them work.
That seems like an ideal situation for a quarterback. You just said a short pass, not a very risky pass in a lot of cases, and then these guys can turn it into something big for you.
Yeah, of course. I love throwing to these guys. It's a lot of fun. You see Albert Wilson take a short pass this last game. Hit the guy with the dead leg and was able to speed up the sideline for a touchdown. And we have also the speed to get behind them. So we can stress the defense in a lot of different ways. And like I said, get the ball in the playmaker's hands and let them work.
They're not. I mean, all the throws would be difficult for me, but relatively, those are not difficult throws. Is that part of the reason why your completion percentage is so high? You think because these are such low risk passes?
I guess I don't know. It's a matter of just because I throw a short doesn't mean it's always low risk. It's all relative. So just putting the ball in the right spot, whether the play call and the coverage dictates where the ball should go, that's what it matters. It should be low risk if I'm going to the right spot with the ball.
Ryan, it seems like
A couple more guys.
Seems like on a week-to-week basis, there's this culture that's been created here. Sorry, weak word, but where some guys don't necessarily know, like, if they're going to be playing a lot that week, if they're going to be maybe even active that week. It's kind of like, the question is kind of about like the competitiveness that's been instilled here. Can you talk about what you've seen in that area and how the coaches relate it to the players?
Yeah, I don't know exactly the private conversations that are held, but I know that going out to practice each and every day that we want to compete, we want to push each other, and you have to play well week to week. I think that's what it comes down to is guys practicing hard, getting better week in and week out, pushing each other, and we want our best guys on the field.
It's only been, I guess, a couple games this year, but what is the biggest difference you've noticed since the last time you were on the field in 2016?
It's tough to say. It was so long ago. Like I said, this team has grit. I think that team had grit too. We found a way to win games at the end in 16, and it seems like we're turning into that team here as well. So it's early. We have a lot of football left in front of us. It's only week 3, but this is a big week for us, so we need to find a way to come out with a win.
Back to Joe's question. Were you surprised that Devontae was down this past week?
I don't know. It was kind of up in the air on if he was going to be able to go or not coming off the injury. Breaking in that finger, and that's a bad word, right, for a broken finger. Getting comfortable, I guess. Coming off the broken finger and the surgery and the confidence of where he was at. So I knew it was kind of back and forth throughout the week. Didn't really know going into the weekend where it was going to be, but I thought Jakeem and the other guys did a good job. Hopefully we'll have him back soon.
Why are you thinking it's a big week? What goes through your mind when you're processing this big week?
Because it's the next one.
I knew you were gonna say
It's the next one. I know you hate that answer, but that's what it is. It's a home game, and it's an AFC opponent, and we want to play well at home. We want to win at home. So we have a big opportunity, and we have to take advantage of it.
Does the fact that good teams don't lose to winless teams come into play at all?
No. I mean, at some point, teams are going to win. So, that hadn't even crossed my mind. You know, it hadn't even crossed my mind. It's just a matter of going out, controlling what we control, and executing, and we'll be happy with the result.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.